I was inspired by three particular books: The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire by Gibbon, which is probably the best history book, the greatest history book ever written. It's a marvel. It's a work of art. He produced something that was the sort of literary equivalent of the Mona Lisa or the Taj Mahal, something like that. It's a magnificent book, and it's full of thumping remarks. He was a man of the Enlightenment, and he had no truck with superstition and fanaticism. And his book was a wonderfully ironical and powerful presentation of the ideas of the Enlightenment of the 18th century. The second book I want to talk about is Macaulay's Essays, which is one of the most exciting books I've ever read. He became famous overnight with his first essay on Milton, and this is a collection of 27 essays. They cover literary and history and biography. These essays are enough to inspire anybody, and I think that this is the book that I would recommend to a young person intent on studying history. Macaulay was a genius. His command of the English language was simply phenomenal. He inspired Churchill. In fact, Churchill's great speeches during the war were a kind of reflection of Macaulay's magnificent prose. I defy anybody to read Macaulay and not come away with a sense that you can do anything with history. The third book is something that I've wrote myself. It's inspired by both Gibbon and Macaulay, but it concentrates on the condition of human beings at a time of crisis, the crisis between the Great War and the Second World War, and it leads up to the Second World War, and it is an attempt to get to grips with the texture and colour of individual life during that period. So it's a kind of descendant, I hope, not that I think that I'm Gibbon, but it's a descendant of Gibbon and Macaulay.